guys, you joined me out on a bike again. It's the next day. I did a video yesterday, but yeah, it's kind of the following day back out on the bike. And it's just really just to have a little catch up and see what's going on. And I've been quite fortunate as well to be invited down by a riding school to kind of shadow the CBT instructor for the day. I'm kind of like soul searching a bit at the moment with my life and trying to work out where I want to be, what I want to do, because when you get to a certain age and things happen in life, and I don't know, I feel a little bit lost, a little bit, what the hell am I supposed to do? I don't quite know who I am anymore in terms of certain things. So I'm trying to experience as much different things as I can and do all the things I want to do. And one of the things I wanted to do most when I was 16, other than be a mechanic, which unfortunately I couldn't get into the course because I'm not very good on paper, shall we say. I'm more hands-on learning. And unfortunately, because my grades for maths, and only my maths, and I'm terrible at math, but I've got better as I've got older because I've had to use it more. Yeah, they wouldn't let me on a course, so and I was like, right, I would want to be a riding instructor because I love bikes, I love riding bikes, and that was kind of a thing. So that was what I was kind of set my heart on doing. So I went and got all my license and things like that, and obviously you've got to wait 3 years. But within that 3 years, my life kind of took a more dramatic change, and I became a dog handler. And I was a dog handler for over 22 years. I've worked for HMP, I've worked for myself, I've trained dogs and handlers all up and down the country, from NASDU to Kennel Club, and taught all DEFRA as well within that syllabus. And I absolutely adore my dogs. I don't have any dogs anymore. Once my last dog kind of passed away, I was decided I need to take a bit of a break. And you know, I lost one dog. He was just the best. Like, you couldn't ask for a better dog, a working dog. You know, he was not only my working dog, he was my best mate. And it kind of, that one kind of shook me down a little bit, because me and him kind of did everything together, went everywhere, and I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him a good couple of times. So then when he passed, I kind of started training another dog. And again, an amazing dog. He will never be the previous one, obviously, but still a very good dog. And then I decided, right, now, once he kind of got old and retired, and then unfortunately he became ill and I had to, you know, say goodbye to him, it was time for a change to do something different. And I just kind of fell into the career path of what I'm doing now accidentally by applying for any job and just seeing what came back. And it was the first one that came back within 10 minutes. So I went and had a chat with the manager, and 7 years later I'm still doing the same kind of work, not for the same company, but the same line of work, and have progressed into, you know, team leader and things like that. But I'm at a kind of a crossroads of, do I want to carry on and go back and do dog handling? Like, I love it. I really do love it, and I love teaching. I really enjoy it. It's amazing. And I love watching people and their dog progress throughout the courses, throughout the training, and seeing, you know, all the great things that they do. But at the same time, I'm like, I missed this other opportunity for doing what I wanted to do. Do I try and chase that and see if I want to carry on doing my dog handling and going back to it, or choose something different, and if I like it or not? Because it's one thing to do it and experience it, but it's another thing to do it day in, day out as your job and enjoy it, and then also not ruin the enjoyment of riding. Because, you know, it's like a day job, but I love being on a bike. I'm not so much a fan of it in the winter, but I do ride in the winter anyway. But I love teaching, I love helping people, I love watching them learn and get excited. So, but I could do that with my dogs, and I can do that with the bikes. Which one is it, and who am I now? Am I still on the dogs, or am I looking at something different? So I got in contact with the bike school that helped me get my license back, because if you watched some of the very first videos, you know that the DVLA are absolute disgrace. So they helped me get my license back due to DVLA taking it off my license after I renewed my license, and they just didn't put my entitlement back on. So I had to do the whole thing again. Anyway, I digress. I contacted the riding school and said, look, you know, this is what I'm looking at doing possibly to see. Could you kind of help possibly give me some information, help me guide me through it? And the guys at the school that are just incredible. And the owner's son, who's a big part of the training scheme and things like that, a good rider, emailed me back and said, these are all things that you need to do. We don't currently have any openings at the moment for anyone to kind of come on board and learn to be an instructor, but gave me the opportunity to shadow the CBT instructor and see if it's something I enjoy. And just come for the day, see what it's all about, see what they do, all the bits that you don't see on the day, and just be part of it, which I've absolutely jumped at the chance. I've emailed back. I'm just waiting for a reply on which day, because I've given options of a few days. And I'm looking forward to kind of seeing if this is something I would want to be part of or would like to do possibly, or do I continue to go down the route I was looking at and start doing dog handling again and become a trainer and do all the other work that comes with it, including starting our own company and things like that, because it's a hard one. I've done it for so long, it's a massive part of who I am. And at the same time, it's, do I want to continue doing that, or do I leave it in the past and look at something different? And that's what I'm interested in doing. So that is going to be a plan at some point when it gets back to me with a date, to see what it's all about, and then maybe go and help others with their riding. I wouldn't say my riding's amazing, but with an opportunity to follow instructors and maybe progress onto the ROSPA and things like that and improve my riding and advance it, I'm looking forward to seeing what it can become, because I would like to be a better rider. I'm not going to lie, when I was younger I was just basically on fire on a motorcycle going whatever, and not the most sensible of choices, and had a couple of close calls, and it mellowed me down quite a lot, and I've become a bit more of a defensive rider. At the same time, I know exactly how to push when I need to and take the opportunities when I need to as well. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how much more can be added to my riding style and add other confidence in other areas that I probably didn't know I needed. Because when you're riding all the time, you just kind of get into your own groove and your own mood. So yeah, let's see, can I be an instructor or helper? I don't know what I'll be doing for the day. Will I enjoy it? I've got a funny feeling I will enjoy it. It's just whether or not I choose to take that as a life route. I did have another plan one time to open a bike shop and sell bikes, and I had a whole thing planned, a whole theme, having a workshop, a bike shop, a restaurant attached to it, as well as possibly a riding school. I just kind of like a whole bike themed building with a bit of everything for everyone really. Behind me is absolutely itching to get past. I'm not even going slow, I'm going at the speed limit. Just itching, there he goes. So yeah guys, wish me luck. I'll let you know how it goes. It might not be the next video, it might be a few videos on. I probably won't be allowed to film any of it, which is unfortunate. I will ask, you never know. But I know when I did my lessons, they really didn't like the idea of people kind of filming what they were teaching. So I don't blame them, they don't want other schools kind of using their techniques and things like that. So totally understandable. Yeah, guys, till next time, wish me luck, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.